start off, would you mind telling us a bit about Our Shared Democracy? When was the group formed and how did the idea for it come about?
The whole, I guess, like some of the beginnings of Our Shared Democracy emerged about a year ago as the Interfaith Justice Coalition was starting to form. And our group, which is made up of people of diverse faiths, people of conscience, gathering around equity issues, said, what if we could create some sort of big tent experience or opportunity that went beyond political divides, religious divides, language divides, economic divides, like what could really bring us all together? And we were talking about, well, our democracy. And we knew a big election was coming up the following year. So we started a small work group and started to imagine, well, what's already happening here around civic engagement? And then is there a unique gap that we could fill as an interfaith group, as a nonpartisan group, to just add to our civic life? So it's taken a while to form, but along the way we kept meeting really amazing community partners, such as the libraries that Alicia represents and others that really encouraged us to keep going and keep building. And so that's some of the journey that got us here today.
Can you give us a little more insight as to what organizations and people from what groups are a part of this?
So I mentioned the Interfaith Justice Coalition. That is a new and emerging group of people of faith and conscience that we meet once a month, and we work on a variety of local justice issues, but really trying to bring together the lens of diverse faith experiences. Then in addition to that, Thriving Together North Central Washington, which focuses on whole health and health equity, has been working with us. We also have One Region, Many Voices, which is part of Our Valley, Our Future, Braver Angels, Faith Action Network, which is a statewide organization that I work with, and maybe I'll let Alicia talk about the libraries.
So we have the NCW Libraries is also proud to be a part of this. We're working with the Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center to work with us, and then Rural People's Voices as well. I think that's
rounded us out.
Yes.
Great. So do you guys have a headquarter location? Where does your committee meet to conduct business and plan out ways to implement your mission?
It's very grassroots.
Yes. Different coffee shops throughout the
different meeting spaces.
Wenatchee Valley. And I would say just, again, like the libraries have been huge for us because they are, providing spaces and infrastructure. But I mean, Wenatchee Valley College. I mean, we'll go anywhere. Really,
it'll host us.
Yeah.
All right, great. So lastly, what would you say is motivating voters today?
Do you want to take that one first, or do you want me to?
It's such a big question. I think what I have really seen through working with, like, specifically the Dispute Resolution Center and hosting this Curious Conversations series and having so much demand that we offered it 3 times, it's like I see people as being really wanting to be engaged, wanting to be a part of the conversation. People want, they value their rights, they value the safety and rights of others, and want to be more engaged and active in the conversation. And I think that you talk so beautifully about belonging and the work of seeking belonging, and I think I think there's been a lot of disconnect in society, and coming back with this civic engagement and voting is people want to be more connected.